We've done a lot with the drawing class, and we've also done some image processing and that sort of thing. But we've, up to this point, neglected one of the really fundamental and really important parts of the program, and that's the ability to process animation frames. So let's just look at the some of the basic animation capabilities here in the plugin interface, and that's through the Howler animation class. And let's also do something with the AVI class because that can be pretty useful as well. So let's just jump in as create an AVI class and a Howler animation class. So the basic idea here is we're going to use that class to go to a particular frame, and we can also retrieve the frame count. So before we get started, we'll actually want to create an animation here of something, and then we'll want to actually do something with it. So I just created an animation of I think 30 frames. Um, Tell you what, let's do. Let's load a animation into this with the ABI class. So let's start by creating a loop. Let's see, and do frame count -1, and let's see, we'll do that. We want to open an animation, so let's use that. Open ABI, give it a file, a fully qualified file name, qualified, and that opens it. Let's see, we want to go to a given frame, so let's say go to frame N. Now let's get a frame and load it into this current image. So just give it the number, and let's see what happens here. By ref. Okay, so what was it, long? Not a biggie. And forgot to give it. There we go. All right, so it's working. You can see it across the top here that it's loaded in these frames. We should have put a refresh in there so we can see it actually taking place, but we can see we just loaded this animation I happen to have. It's scaled to fit the current frame, so it should be possible if we wanted to actually create a new document and scale it to the right size before we loaded in the animation frames if we needed to do that. But you can see that worked, and this is just some 3D test I did at one point. And that's about it. That's the process for looping through an animation. We created this Howler animation class object here, and then we did h dot go to frame, gave it a frame number. We cycled through the entire frame count -1 because we were starting at 0, and we just asked this AVI class to get that frame, get the first frame it found. All right, so that's about it for working with animations in Howler. I mean, there's a lot more advanced things we could do. There's an entire class of let's see, the dog waffle object has a lot of animation stuff. You can get in the name or set a name. That would be the name that's shown in the title bar, and that's what's suggested when you save a file. You can create a new animation. You can create. You can retrieve the frames, and all that sort of stuff is in there. You'll have to a lot of that is documented on our website, thebest3d.com, and available for your if you're into it, for your viewing. So I just wanted to do a quick introduction though to working with animations, and maybe we can do some more advanced things in the future. But thanks for watching. Talk to you later.